This program was first broadcast on Canterbury's access media station, Plains FM, and was made with the assistance of New Zealand On Air.
And welcome to another episode of The Accountology Show. In accounting news, many businesses continue to do it tough as liquidation numbers continue to rise. However, on the flip side, arrears and consumer loans have dropped. Credit reporting company Centrix, which tracks loan payment rates by consumers and businesses, said the number of people behind on at least one consumer loan had dropped by 9,000 to 456,000 during July, as well as a reduction in the number of mortgages that had overdue payments. There was a lag effect, which Centrix Managing Director Keith McLaughlin said, "I believe it comes down to consumer confidence. A fair chunk has money in the bank, but they are just keeping it there." Those households were holding off on things like replacing furniture or starting renovations, he said, which was suppressing orders for manufacturing and building companies. Among the companies put into liquidation were well-known Auckland restaurant SPQR and weight loss services business Jenny Craig, in addition to lesser-known companies in the transport, property and construction industry in July. Are you a business owner struggling with profit, cash flow, or to find balance between work and life? At Nicole Hagan Associates, we want to help business owners just like you reclaim your freedom. Freedom to spend quality time with loved ones, freedom from stress, and freedom from financial burdens. But how do we do it? It's simple. We listen, we understand, and we create bespoke, structured programs tailored to your unique business and personal goals. With the right education, coaching, and expert advice, we'll show you how to increase profits, improve cash flow, and align your business and personal goals. Don't do it alone. Let NH+A be your guide to success. Work smarter, not harder, with our proven accountability methods. Your freedom starts here. Contact us today. Why is bookkeeping so vital for your financial management? Today we're diving into a topic that's absolutely essential for business owners, bookkeeping. Now, before you zone out, hear me out. We all love having access to real-time financial data, but without good bookkeeping, your business could end up in chaos. So why is it so crucial to get your books in order? And what are the key tasks you should absolutely be nailing? We'll talk about how fast and accurate bookkeeping isn't just a chore, it's the foundation for understanding your business's financial health. From scanning receipts to reconciling accounts, we'll walk you through the must-do tasks to keep things running smoothly. Plus, we'll touch on the benefits of cloud-based accounting tools like Xero and why outsourcing your bookkeeping might just be the smartest move you'll ever make. So stay tuned. Whether you're handling the books yourself or considering handing them over to a pro, you're going to want to hear this. In today's digital times, you're probably used to having unrivaled access to your financial numbers, KPIs, your key performance indicators, and cash flow metrics. Without good bookkeeping, the speed and quality of your reporting can quickly fall down. So, why is fast and accurate bookkeeping so important, and what are the main bookkeeping tasks that your business should be getting right? So let's look at the financial importance of good bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is a fundamental part of your financial process as a business. Without it, your accounting software has no financial data to work with. You as a business owner doesn't have the current numbers, and your accountant can't see the current financial health of the business. Inputting your financial transactions into some form of record-keeping system is also a mandatory and legislative commitment. If you're a registered business and paying goods and services, tax like GST, IRD needs this information. Bookkeeping is what provides you with a historical trail of your finances, allowing you to track your cash flow, revenues, and profits over any given period. So how do you maximize your bookkeeping? Bookkeeping, as we said, is a vital part of your financial management in any business operation. And the key to having your transactions recorded, available for reporting, and accessible whenever you may need them. But how should the bookkeeping process work in an ideal world? Let's walk through the core bookkeeping steps and how you can get the most from this financial admin task. So, to keep on top of your bookkeeping, you need to scan all financial paperwork. The initial part of the bookkeeping process is to scan, record all receipts and invoices and remittances. This gives you a digital copy of the paperwork that relates to your income and expenses, and this is important when you get around to filing your tax returns and your expense claims, and if the IRD starts asking questions. It also means that when your annual accounts are completed at year end, a lot of the questions your accountant would have for you can be answered by them as they can already see the invoice and what it relates to. It's so much more efficient. And who doesn't love efficiency? Record all your transactions immediately. So getting your transaction recorded and in the books ASAP is vital. This includes recording both your income and expenses as soon as they occur and matching them with the scanned paperwork. This not only helps you to stay organised, it is easier to recall what the transactions are for when they're fresh in your mind, but it also means your financial data is always up to date and can provide real-time reporting and numbers. This is a huge help when running a business. You need to categorise transactions accurately. So when recording transactions, make sure you're accurate and categorise each item correctly. Not only does this remove the potential for errors and miskeying in your books, but it also helps you track your spending and income more accurately. So your reports are an honest reflection of your financial health. Reconcile your accounts regularly. Reconciliation is the process of matching your transactions, so both the income and expenses, against your bank statement and other financial statements like credit cards, for instance. It's a key part of your bookkeeping and should be done regularly to ensure that your balances are correct and that your records are totally up to date. Use a cloud-based accounting system. I can't stress this enough. Bookkeeping doesn't involve books, ledgers, in accounting speak, anymore, or any paper-based Kalamazoos or cash books, whatever they may have been. In the digital world, you can use cloud-based accounting software like Xero to record your transactions and access your financial data in the cloud from anywhere at any time. This makes it easier to keep on top of your numbers when you're out of the office, and Xero will even automate the reconciliation process too. Outsource your bookkeeping to a professional. I don't know why business owners think they must do it all. Yes, you can do your own bookkeeping, but there's a lot of value to delegate the hard work to a professional bookkeeper. If you don't have the time or expertise to manage your bookkeeping yourself, outsourcing is a smart move. And if you end up making more mistakes than is worth it, then your accountant is going to spend a lot of time trying to fix it up and the bill will be a lot larger. A bookkeeper will make sure your books are always accurate and under control. Plus, they can produce cash flow statements, revenue forecasts, and other reports to help your business decision making. With today's cloud accounting software like Xero, bookkeeping is a far less tedious task than it used to be. Xero is intuitive and written for everyone, but other software packages like MYOB are written for accountants and not as easy to navigate. That aside, it's still a regular time-consuming job that can take you away from running the actual business. So consider this. If your charge out rate is $200 an hour and a bookkeeper is $70 an hour, why would you do this task when you could be focused on revenue-generating tasks? It doesn't make sense. If you're thinking about outsourcing your bookkeeping and freeing up their admin time, talk to your accountant. They will either have an outsourced bookkeeping service or point you in the right direction of a good bookkeeper who can take on your bookkeeping tasks to streamline the entire process. They can also introduce you to automated data entry tools like HubDoc that make scanning receipts and invoices a breeze. So let us, as your accountants, do the books so you can get on back to talking to your customers and winning the work. Now let's look at some business tips of making the most of your digital cloud-based accounting. Transforming into a digital business sets the best possible infrastructure for your future growth. And as your business scales, the benefits of doing digital will start to become obvious. Running your key business processes in the cloud and using the latest digital software and apps adds to both your efficiency and your productivity. And most importantly, digital systems are designed to scale with you as your business grows and the need for resources increases. Here are some of the big reasons for taking the plunge and diving into digital, like Xero and HubDoc. So automate your key manual process to increase efficiency. A scalable business has to systemize its processes and procedures. If your business model is still tied to manual processes and a system that only exists in the owner's head, you'll eventually come up against a capacity brick wall. Systemizing and automating your processes are a fundamental step when you make the jump to digital. The amount of business owners that I talk to that say, oh yeah, but it's in my head, and then they think that this is unproductive time and they don't need to waste time systemizing its processes and procedures. But what happens? One, sustainability. If you get hit by a bus tomorrow, who can continue the business? Know how to operate the business, know where jobs are at, know where to find your customer database, know what conversations you're in the middle of, etc. No good if you've got this as a secret and it's all in your head. Scalability. So you think your business is too small to worry about systemizing, right? Just a waste of time. Wrong. What happens when you start to grow and get super busy and then there's no time to document from scratch your processes? You'll end up super messy. Have you ever heard a business suffering from growing pains? Well, this is a real thing, and the best way to mitigate that, ensure you have systemized processes and procedures in place. Then when the growth and speed happens, you can hit the ground running with a few minor tweaks here and there. And what about if you're considering succession or selling the business? The business is worth nothing if you don't have everything written down and documented. Businesses need to be able to stand on its own 2 feet and survive without you, as the business owner, giving it any real value. So we don't want it to be a business where the value of the business is the person running the business. So I need to repeat, systemizing your processes and procedures is not a waste of time. Look at every internal and external step in your operations and write these down as to how the systems work. Note down each task, who actions what, and how the whole system links in with the next step in your operational chain. If there are opportunities to automate a step, automate it. If there's opportunities to delegate it, or if there's opportunities to delete it, get rid of it. Many business apps now include artificial intelligence, AI, or automated features that can chase up unpaid invoices, send automated replies to customers in live chats, or take automatic payments, etc. Now, if you work in the cloud, you're going to stay more connected. So since the start of the 2020 pandemic, the world has been or seen a quantum shift to remote working, and that's only been possible because of cloud technology. Instead of working from local applications on our laptops or office-based servers, which we used to have, most tech-savvy businesses now use cloud-based apps that are accessible anywhere you have an internet connection. Switching to a cloud-based system like Xero is seriously a game changer. You and your team are no longer tied to a physical office and can be productive from any Wi-Fi enabled location. That could be your home, your customer's warehouse, your regional office, or your local coffee shop, or even a beach in the Bahamas. And the benefits aren't just limited to working remotely. With your applications and databases in the cloud, you can access customer information, sales data, or financial numbers wherever you happen to be. Everything securely backed up and available at the press of a button. That's an invaluable benefit if you want to be flexible, connected, and scalable as a business. So the question is, how do you create your own custom app stack? Your business systems and software no longer have to remain static and based on the Office server. By combining a business and accounting platform like Xero with your own choice of business apps, you can create a truly tailored app stack. apps use an API, which is an acronym for Application Programming Interface, to connect with each other, share data, and form a larger business system. So this can include apps to manage and automate your bookkeeping and accounting tasks, send out e-invoices to your customers to speed up payments, take automated payments and reconcile your transactions, again to speed up payments, automatically chase late payment customers and carry out credit control duties, project manage your operations and provide detailed reporting, manage your job utilization and time spent on each project, keep a detailed real-time inventory of your products, send out marketing campaigns and social media posts to your audience, interact more closely with your end customers and learn their habits. If we look at record and track of your business data, app integrations and a customer app stack, it doesn't have to just improve your productivity because your apps are connected via APIs and share your business data. You have access to a wealth of data, information and reporting features. So you can look in detail at your cash flow, expenses and spending to improve your cash position. Take a deep dive into your sales and marketing information to find out who your best and most profitable customers are. Run projections and what-if scenarios based upon your historical data to forecast the future path of your business. There are plenty of ways to make use of this bountiful data to help you review, understand, and improve your performance as a business. You can make better informed business decisions. A business in the pre-computer age would have had very little information on which to base its decision-making. Annual accounts, cash flow statements and some basic management information would have been available, but there was very little real-time data to refer to. In this new digital age, you can literally see every aspect of your company's performance in real time, and in some cases, in the future as well. That's a game changer in so many ways and something every business owner should be using to improve strategy, financial management, customer experience and business decision-making. So, to summarise a digital business, it creates systems that are integrated and connected, it shares and records all your business data, it reviews, analyses and finds insight in your business information, it connects with your customers in a more meaningful way and makes better informed business decisions as a result. So, how to ride the wave of technological advancements? The rapid technological advancements we're seeing are a double-edged sword for many business owners, presenting both great opportunities and potential challenges. I'm realistic. Adopting and integrating these new technologies is essential if you want to remain competitive, but it requires careful navigation and a clear strategic plan from your tech stack. So let's look at 5 key steps to transform your use of business tech. There are solutions for enhancing your bookkeeping, accounting, forecasting, inventory management, project management, and a host of other key operational areas. These apps slot perfectly into a custom tech stack that can be tailored and integrated to meet the exact needs of both your industry and your individual business. But what if you're at a loss as where to start? It's a good idea to step back and think in more detail about your digital strategy and the best ways for you to grab the best tech opportunities. So, the 5 important steps to help you start your own tech transformation. You can assess your need for the right technologies. It's important to think about the relevance and an impact of emerging technologies on your business operations. Choose software solutions that meet a genuine need within your business model, and don't be tempted to jump into tech bandwagon just because it's the latest thing and it's all glitz and glamour. The second is train and upskill your staff. You'll only get the best from new software if your team knows how to use it. Invest in upskilling your employees so they feel comfortable with these new tools and can use them efficiently. It's about reducing any tech fear that some employees may feel and showing them how it makes their job easier. Tighten your cybersecurity and reduce risk. The more software tools you use, the more data you'll hold in the business. Because of this, it's vital to protect your sensitive customer data and information from cyber threats. Now, this means putting in robust security measures in place and keeping up with the latest security protocols. The fourth is scale up your IT infrastructure. So it's crucial to check that your proposed tech infrastructure can grow with the business. Any apps that you use may be able to scale up as the business expands and volume and demand ramp up. With a properly thought out tech stack, your systems can grow and scale with you as the business expands. And the last, and probably the most important, is focus on the customer experience. One of the biggest benefits of going digital is the positive impact this can have on your customer experience. Digital tools can help you to personalize the customer journey, interact seamlessly with your customers, and use highly targeted marketing and promotional activity to reach the right audience. Most digital transformations don't take place overnight. It takes time to switch each area of your business over to a solution software. And this can be an organic process as you find the right tools for the job. However, it does pay to have a sound strategy behind this transformation. Remember, all change is hard in the beginning, messy in the middle, and beautiful in the end. All right, let's do a quick recap of what we've covered today. We've talked about the importance of good bookkeeping and how it really is the foundation of your financial system. Without it, you're left with messy numbers, out-of-date reports, and no real insight into your business's financial health. But with accurate and fast bookkeeping, you've got real-time data at your fingertips, helping you make smarter decisions for your business. We also walked through the core business bookkeeping tasks, scanning your receipts and invoices, recording transactions ASAP, categorizing them correctly, and reconciling your accounts regularly to keep everything tidy. And don't forget how cloud-based tools like Xero make the whole process a breeze by letting you access your financials from anywhere. Finally, if bookkeeping feels like it's taking over your life, we talked about the benefits of outsourcing to a professional. I can't stress this enough. Delegating this task can save you time and money and stress and free you up to focus on growing your business. So whether you're tackling the books yourself or thinking about bringing in a pro, just remember, keeping on top of your bookkeeping is key to a healthy, successful business. Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep those numbers looking good. Okay, some action points for the listeners today out there. So before we wrap up, let's leave you with 3 action points from today's episode. The first is get organised with your bookkeeping. Start scanning and recording your receipts, invoices, and transactions immediately. Keeping digital records and staying on top of your data will make everything easier when tax time rolls around. The second is use cloud-based tools. If you're not already using cloud-based accounting software like Xero, make the switch. I can't stress this enough. It's a game changer for assessing and accessing real-time data from anywhere in the world and staying on top of your financials. And lastly, consider outsourcing your bookkeeping. If managing the books is taking too much of your time, look into outsourcing to a professional bookkeeper. It'll free you up to focus on growing your business and help ensure your numbers are always accurate. And if there's one little nugget of gold, if there's one thing that you should take away from today's conversation, it should be bookkeeping isn't just about tracking numbers. It's about giving you the clarity and confidence to make smarter business decisions. When your books are in order, you've got the power to understand where your business stands and where it's heading. And that's invaluable. So keep those numbers tidy and your business